I'd like for you to meet the people that were involved in making the film Toes, which was a National Student Film Award winner for 1976. And Betty McCurdy is the art teacher at Hamlin School, and she was very responsible for getting this project off the ground. Betty McCurdy, can you tell us about how it got going?
Yes, I took a workshop last August from a man from California who is a film artist, and he taught us how to use the film, how to make titles. We did an animated film. We did all different kinds of things. And then when I returned in September, we chose the boys and the girls also for Superbag, and we started writing scripts. And then in the month of October, Daryl Savella came up and spent a week with us working on it. And then to finish the film up in February, I think it was, he came and helped us do the splicing and the sound and to finish the film up. It really wasn't completed at our festival here in Spokane, but by the time I went to Seattle, then the titles and everything were on it.
Good. Well, let's talk to the kids and see how they went about putting this together. All right, Greg Smith, who is responsible for the film?
Well, the idea for the film came up as we were talking among ourselves about what we wanted to make a film about. And Scott decided that we might make a film about in the life of something, maybe in a tennis shoe is what he came up with first. And then John Kidd came up with the idea that we could have the light of toes during the day. And then we all pitched in and worked around that, and that's what we decided we would make our film about.
Well, you had a very clever idea. Kurt Brown, who wrote the script?
Well, actually, we all pitched in to write the script. We wanted to, each of us, write a script and then take them and then judge to find out which one was the best and use that.
Where did you find all those toe jokes?
That was, Daryl had come to help us, and our scripts didn't turn out that really great because they weren't that too funny. So he sat down with us and we discussed things about toes, our feet, things like that to put into it. And then he just took the script with him and these things we thought up, and he put them together.
Did you find it took quite a long time to put together a well-written script?
Well, it didn't take too long, and it really didn't take a short time. Okay.
Okay. Okay, John Kidd, what props had to be made for this film?
Well, we had to make something that looked like a foot, and we started out with plastic bags that we'd put our head through so that we'd be the toes, you know. And that didn't work out quite well. And Daryl said that we should make a paper mache foot, and so we did this. We used chicken wire and sort of stuff like that, paper mache it, and we made the ankles and formed the foot, and we made these boxes. We'd stick our head through here and our neck through there, and that'd be the face of the toe. And we had the paper mache, crepe paper in the back with black crepe paper, so we wouldn't have the art room showing up.
Right, right. Well, it was a very clever prop. Chris Moyer, what did you, how did you go about making the film?
Well, first she appointed us, for making the film. Then we got the idea for toes, and then we made this set up here, and then we started filming. We filmed in an unorderly manner.
What do you mean by that?
Well, we didn't film the scenes all in order as the way they went in the script. And then
when did you put them in order then?
we put them in order after we got them back when they were developed. And we filmed this part here, the toes part, with the soundtrack already and put it in. We filmed and taped at the same time. And then when we filmed the runner, Jim, we did that with silent film. And then we dubbed in the soundtrack after we got it back, and we edited it, and then we put on the titles, and that was our movie.
I see. Well, let's ask our runner, Jim Finley, where was the movie filmed?
Well, most of it was filmed right here in the art room, and with the ankle and everything, and the rest was filmed outside, out in the park, and that's where I was running around, and they were filming me. And another part was filmed up in the locker room. And that's where I had to take off my shoe and everything and rub my feet.
And got the transition to the toes. Scott Boboda, what problems did you run into?
Well, we only had one big problem, that was getting the whole foot out of the room that we made into the art room. We tried it lots of ways before we ever came with a solution to get it out.
You were able to get it through the door without breaking it down?
Yeah.
We have two producers of this film, Robbie Becker and David Clark. Can you tell us about the job that you did?
Well, we helped set up the camera and do the close-ups and filming and did all the odd jobs. And, well, we ran errands and we did stuff like the effects and stuff like throwing powder down on the toes.
I see. So really you were assistant producers, actually, and helped put the film together. Well, this was a most successful venture on your part. I'm sure you were surprised that it went as far as it did to the National Film Festival. So our congratulations to you and our congratulations to Betty McCurdy.